Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna try a bunch of new makeup and I'm gonna give you my thoughts on them. I'm not really sure what look I'm going to go with. It might be super colorful or maybe natural, but we'll be testing some of this makeup. I will also be giving you my thoughts on a 3-day wear test on a foundation that you absolutely, I don't care who you are, you have to know about. So if you're interested in seeing what my initial reaction is to some of this new makeup, as well as the results of the 3-day wear test on this incredible foundation, then just keep watching. Okay guys, so we're gonna have a lot of fun today. Today we're gonna try, like I said, a bunch of new makeup. I am going to have a 3-day wear test results on a foundation that I just feel like you absolutely have to know about. I mean, this is how good it is, you guys. So let's get started. I have a new palette that I'm going to be trying. This is the Blend Bunny's The Dollhouse palette. This is their version of a neutral palette. I'm excited to try it because I have thought that the first two palettes, you know, the Blend Bunny's as well as the Surge palette were like 10 out of 10. The Surge palette was actually my favorite palette of 2021 and my most used, to be honest. So excited to see what we can come up with here and how the formula really is. I also have some new brushes. These are from Blend Bunny's as well. I've been wanting to try these, so I'm excited to see how they feel on the eyes and, you know, just how they perform overall. For blush, I'm going to go ahead and use the other new Chanel blush that was just released. This is the Cheek and Lip Balm. I used the second color in my Chanel foundation video, but today I wanted to try this one. If you haven't seen that video, I think it's a must, so I'll go ahead and link it here. A new to me contour bronzer cream product is the Charlotte Tilbury Contour Wand. This stuff, along with the Peachgasm, the Pinkgasm, I mean, completely hyped and viral on TikTok, but I finally got my hands on it, so I wanted to try it on camera. For face powder, this is another reason why I'm so excited that I'm filming this trying new makeup video. I have to tell you about it. And it's the Bare Minerals Original Mineral Veil. I'm not really sure if it's new or not, but it is new to me, and I have to tell you about it because it is that good, you guys. For lipstick, I do have some new Lisa Eldridge. I have some new BK Beauty, some new Unearthly Cosmetics. I'm not really sure which way we're gonna go, but after we do our eye look, we'll decide. Okay, lately I've been doing my eye looks first, so we'll go ahead and start with the Blend Bunny's Dollhouse palette. Again, this is their version of a neutral palette, which, you know, I'm not always attracted to immediately, but I recognize that every brand, especially those that focus on eyeshadow, have to have their own version of a neutral palette. So I wasn't going to pick it up, but then I remembered just how good the first two are, and I had to have it. Not a collector, but at the same time, I just know how good it is, and I would be bummed if I saw all these reviews just claiming how amazing it is and I didn't have it. So I got it. It's a little bit of a FOMO moment, but here is the color story. Let me pull back a little bit so you can see it. It's gorgeous. Initially, you know, you think like that, well, Yadi, there's a little bit of color there. It's not all neutral. True, but if you saw their other palettes, this is definitely the more muted one and a little bit more neutral. So I'm excited to use it, you guys. I've told you before that Blend Bunny's has like probably one of the best matte formulas out there. So yeah. As I look at the palette, I really do like how you can go down each row and stick to a color story to create a look. They kind of did the work for you. And so I really like that. Today I'm really feeling like this plum row right here. It's a little bit of a mauvey, pinky, plummy color story, and I really do like it, so I think I'm gonna stick with that one today. I didn't mention it before, but the retail price of this palette is $45. It comes with 12 shimmers and 18 mattes. I also picked up this eye blending brush from Blend Bunny's. This one retails for $32. You get 5 brushes. They look really nice. I just really trust their products and everything I'm seeing. And it did say on the website that it was really great for blending those colorful looks. So far what I'm loving is the size. They're pretty small, you guys. They're not too big. And with my hooded eyes, these brushes are exactly what I gravitate towards when building an eye look. It includes this little mesh pouch, which I also think is really cute and nice for traveling. So yeah. Okay, I am going to start with the B5 brush, and I'm going to go in with the shade Rouge in the crease. Right off the bat, I am loving how the color in the pan is exactly the color that I got. This is a gorgeous color. I love it. Next, I'm going to take my B4 brush and I'm going to go into the shade Plum or Plume, not sure, Plume. I'm just going to do a very basic Yadi look. It's kind of what I go to. It's kind of what I know. I'm not a makeup artist, but I'm placing the color here on the outer corner. Depositing the most of the color here and then just kind of diffusing it upwards. I'm going to take a little bit more and just tap it into place. And tap, 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 and then diffuse upwards here. The color payoff and just the color in general is beautiful. I'm going to take the same B5 brush and I'm actually going to go into this row, Plastic. It's a little orangey, muted peach color. And I'm going to use this color up here at the very top to diffuse everything. Give it like a hint of orange, make it like a tiny bit of a sunsetty type of color. That is gorgeous, you guys. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Now I'm not sure which shimmer I want to use, so I'm going to swatch this one, the Tulle and Little Sister. Ooh, the shimmers are absolutely glorious. We found this out in the Surge palette. Look at how beautiful. This is Tulle. This is Little Sister. Wow. You guys, look at that. They are gorgeous. Oh my goodness. I actually think I'm going to cut my crease from the inside a little bit and I'm going to use both. I have to. These are gorgeous. I'm going to take my B3 brush, and I'm going to go into the more opaque shade, the Little Sister shade, and I'm going to place that here, sort of in the center lid, but almost more towards the outside. Wow. You guys, this is absolutely stunning. I'm going back into the Plume, whatever it is, the deeper shade, and I'm just going to marry the two here. Just tap, 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 and then blend upwardly. Then I'm going to take my B5 brush and go into the first color, Rouge, that mauve-y one. Just kind of one more time go over it to clean it all up. You guys, I feel like my lighting is a little too bright and I'm trying to fix it, but this color, whew. As expected, every single shade just blended out beautifully. I will say that the brushes are more for blending and not really like packing on the shimmer, which is fine, no big deal. But love the brushes, love the shadows, duh. So, yep, let me finish the other eye and I'll come right back. Ekumi. Can you guys see this? Oh my goodness. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that I did not skip out on this palette. It is incredible, you guys. Just looking at every single row, I have to ask, so let me know in the comments down below, do you want to see a 5 looks 1 palette with this palette? Because I just feel like now that I'm looking at it and kind of starting to dip my little fingers into it, there's an infinite amount of looks that you could come up with. So if you want to see a 5 looks 1 palette, let me know. All right, let's go ahead and go into foundation. Okay, on to the next product that I was just over the moon and I knew I had to share with you guys. I'm talking about the foundation, and this is the Essence Pretty Natural Hydrating Foundation. I picked this up in Ulta when I was looking at the Chanel line that I reviewed for you guys. And, you know, I saw it, I had just seen it on Instagram as one of the best foundations that this creator had at the moment, and I wanted to try it. It says that it has hyaluron and aloe vera, and pretty much like the claims that it has is it's going to be a natural coverage finish, weightless feel, long-lasting hydration. I will say that I applied this one last time thinking that, you know, because it was hydrating, I had powdered the face first and mattified everything before I went in, and that was a mistake. I will tell you that towards the end of the night, I was pretty oily in the T-zone, so I am going to set that with powder, but the rest of the face I am not, and I'll tell you why in a second. Now, the powder that I'm going to use to set my T-zone is going to be the Bare Minerals Original Mineral Veil Powder. I do think it's newish. I don't think it's new, but this powder is magic. It's magic, you guys. Yeah, you can tell people I said that. It is magic. It instantly will reduce the look of pores, shine. It will mattify, but in such a natural skin-like way. And I mean, I've done this test before with my sister in the car where I will be extremely oily, or, you know, I can see pores poking through my foundation, and I'll take this powder and I'll just like, and I'll do it right before her very eyes, and I'm just applying powder to half of my face, and instantly my face looks flawless. And this is such a good powder. I've been kind of sleeping on Bare Minerals for a while because, you know, back in the day, I did use the powder foundation, the Swirl Tap and Buff, you know, that foundation. But lately, Bare Minerals with that foundation, with that mascara that we found, my sister just bought one of their powder concealers that looks incredible. I don't know. I need to go and kind of dip back into that brand. So I just set my T-zone here with a little bit of powder, and now we're going to go into the foundation. Okay, did I tell you that it's $6.99? I might have. I'm just like, I'm in shock, especially because of how good it is. Okay, so when you think hydrating foundation and, you know, pretty natural, I immediately thought that it was going to be, you know, very runny, very thin formula, and it's really not. I mean, it's like a regular foundation. It will run a little bit. I'm in the shade 170 Cashmere. There's not a lot of shades, so I will say that. I hope that they do extend the line because it's so good. But yeah, so I'm in 170 Neutral Cashmere. I'm just going to dot on my face. And then what I will tell you is that you see this where I just kind of rubbed it all over my face? It's dry. It is instantly dry. So you do have to work pretty fast and in sections is what I would say. But immediately the coverage is so nice. Very skin-like, and, you know, for something that claims to be hydrating and have hyaluronic acid and all that, it instantly goes, I wouldn't say matte, but it instantly dries down. I mean, honestly, it doesn't claim to be, but it definitely is self-setting. So because it is, I have not been powdering it when I use it. I'm just building it up a little bit in this area here. Builds up very nicely. Again, very natural coverage. It is just, I don't know. I hate to say it, but sometimes just because it's a drugstore product, I don't always have the biggest expectations for it. Like, I just kind of buy it, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But that's why I was so pleasantly surprised with this foundation, because it just looks so beautiful, so natural. I can see a little bit of my pores here, but it is pretty blurring and perfecting in my opinion. It is just so pretty, so natural. It's not too luminous, but it does have like a natural kind of sheen to it. And in my opinion, very perfecting. And it's just, it's one of those formulas that I can't quite figure out, but it's just bomb. Okay, while we let the concealer dry down a little bit, I'm using my Pat McGrath concealer today. I'm going to go and start on my bronzer / contour. I'm going to be using the very hyped Charlotte Tilbury contour wand. This is in the medium to deep. I found that the lighter one looked a bit too cool toned and ashy to me, which it would have worked well for my skin, but I have my Makeup by Mario contour stick that looks to be exactly the same color, so I didn't pick it up. But I picked up this one, and I have the Peachgasm, and I just ordered the light, the Spotlight one, which I've also heard is quite good. So I just wanted to try it, see how easy it is to kind of blend this out. I'm going in with my number 56 Sephora Pro brush. This is what I like to use for all of my cream contour products. Blends out so nicely and so quickly. You see that? Wow, that was just effortless. And although this is a little bit warm, in my opinion, to be like considered a contour shade, at least for my skin tone, I still think that it does kind of carve it out very nicely. Very minimal effort too. Okay, for highlight, I don't have a new highlight. I'm waiting on my Pat McGrath Bridgerton highlight that I got. So I'm going to go in with the Lisa Eldridge This is in the shade Cosmic Rose. It really is so beautiful. So easy, goes over powder or creams just so nicely. And I usually take this very fluffy Morphe M510 brush. It works really nice with powders and cream. I see that glow. Ooh. Man, you guys. Okay, so I did cut on the camera so that I could finish my concealer and such, but I can tell you that this has been like the easiest with the contour wand, the concealer and everything took me like a total of maybe 1 to 2 minutes. Really, really fast. And I don't like to heavy contour, but I love just the little bit of shadow that it gave me. I thought that was perfect, man. Okay, this is shaping up to be a gorgeous... I did set the contour wand with my little NARS Laguna. I just love that one so much, but everything's looking flawless, you guys. I'm really, really liking it. Okay. Next, we're going to use the new Chanel Cheek and Lip Balm. I don't know if this color is really going to go with our eye look, but it's okay. It's just to try it out. This is in the shade Wake Up Pink, and it's this really beautiful corally pink color. Really, really nice. I'll give you guys a swatch. Again, if you want to see the other color in action, you can go and watch my recent number 1 Day Chanel review. I did use the Vital Beige in that one, but this is what this one looks like. I've already used it once and it is gorgeous. In that Chanel video, I did talk about how impressed I was with the lasting power of these cheek balms. I don't find them to be tacky all day long. They do dry down eventually, but they last. And I wear masks every day, guys, because I'm still visiting my husband in the hospital. And so when something lasts all day on my cheeks, I'm very impressed by it because I've been able to test a lot of these products under those conditions. So what I do is I just take it on my finger and then I just press just a few dots. And then I take my brush. This is the Angie Hot and Flashy collaboration. And they blend really nicely. They blend really nicely. Look at how pretty that is. So there's the blush. I went kind of light, but I mean, I don't feel the need to set it. I am going to spray my setting spray, but it does stay put for the most part all day long. I haven't been doing too much shadow on the lower lash line, but today I'm going to do just a little bit. I'm going to go in with my brush B1. It has like a little bit of a tapered little situation there. It's really pretty. I'll go into the shade Rouge, which is that first color I used, that mauve one, and just very lightly go under the lower lash line. And I think that's about all that I'll do there. Let me do my mascara and then we'll come back and we'll do the powder and the lipstick. Okay, you guys, I can't. This is so gorgeous. These eyeshadows, oh my goodness. I am loving everything that's on my face right now. So we're gonna now set everything. I'm not gonna focus too much on setting the cheeks because during the winter I get a little bit dry there. So I'm just gonna very lightly take my Bare Minerals powder and set the T-zone, maybe the forehead, just so that everything looks flawless and perfect for the day. And yeah, there we go. Now let's look at our lips. Because we went with like a more purpley mauve berry color, I think I want to stick to something nude on the lips. So we're not going to do the Cinnabar by Lisa Eldridge, but I'll pull one of my Alien Cosmetics or BK Beauty lipsticks. One sec. Okay, so I'm going to go with BK Beauty. If you didn't watch my Best of Beauty for 2021, these lip liners actually made it to the top because they're so creamy but long lasting. They don't skip everywhere. They're very comfortable to wear. And so I'm going to do this one. This is Sweet Pea. And it's a perfect like neutral pink. Okay, very, very pretty. And now I'm going to take this one. This one I actually haven't used too much. This is in the shade Kindness. And it's such a pretty color. Let me swatch it for you next to the Sweet Pea liner so you guys can see what it looks like on my skin tone. Now these lipsticks are also very creamy, but these are not little weak lipsticks, okay? They're not gonna slip and slide everywhere. I had, on occasion, forgotten that I'm going to be wearing a mask, so I'll put these on. And I don't have like a bunch of lipstick all over my face or on my mask. And so I really enjoy this formula. It's almost like balmy and so comfortable. I'm trying to think what other formula we can compare this to. I don't really know. Oh, I know. The formula that I would compare it to is the Charlotte Tilbury Kissing formula, but these seem to be just a little more creamy. And I love the fact that they don't move. Absolutely beautiful. We're going to set everything with my Charlotte Tilbury spray. Okay guys, so there you have it, a full face of trying new makeup. I'm going to give you a quick rundown of what I think of all the products. I think that you pretty much know just from watching the video, but the eyeshadows, bomb, bomb, bomb. Please let me know in the comments if you want to see a 5 looks 1 palette. I probably would just kind of go through the looks, put some music on, not drag it out too much. I just want to show you like everything you can do with the palette. So if you want to see that, let me know. Foundation. Oh, you guys, I know it's January, but this is #1 top foundation right now. I just can't believe how good this is. You know, I hate to say it, but I'm very impressed because of the price. And in general, all Essence products I typically do very well with, I really like. But if you're in the market for a new foundation and you're at Ulta, try out this new Essence foundation. It is so beautiful. You already know, but my Chanel cheek and lip balms, I really, really like them. I've seen mixed reviews online already, but for me, the staying power is there. The sheer, like, just hue of color, wash of color is there and beautiful, and it makes your cheeks look flawless and glowy, but it's not too sticky and it doesn't get everywhere. I really like these. This powder, Bare Minerals Mineral Veil Powder. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is a keep in your purse. If you don't have one, run, don't walk type of situation. I'm not even joking, you guys. It is so beautiful, and I've already recommended it to so many people. This Hollywood Contour Wand, I mean, it's viral for a reason. It actually is very, very beautiful. Very easy to blend out. It took me 2 seconds to get it done. I do like the little carve out or shadow, if you will, that it gave me, but it was so easy to accomplish. So I'm loving it. I can't wait to get my Spotlight highlight color. I think it's gorgeous. So yes, yes, yes. And the BK Beauty lipsticks. Oh my gosh, this was already my top lip liner in my collection right now. But these lipsticks, they're so beautiful, you guys. If you've been thinking about them, I would say just go for it. The shades in the line do tend to be pinks, some neutral pinks. So I can't wait till she expands the line and does more of the browns and the nudes and maybe the berries like we've seen other brands do in the past. But these lip products are amazing. Like, hats off to BK Beauty again. The Blend Bunnies brushes, forgot to mention them. These are really, really good. I like them. They're very soft. They're not scratchy whatsoever. I will say that these are blending brushes though. They're not gonna be the type of brushes that you can pack on the shimmer with or anything like that. But as far as blending the color, I think it did a really beautiful job. And yeah, I really, really like them. Okay guys, so that will do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you like this style of video. Let me know if you'd like to see dedicated videos to any of this stuff. For the most part, I probably will be doing one of these videos at least once a month. I'm not buying as much makeup as I used to, but I think it's fun to kind of compile everything together. I'm doing it anyway, so I wanted to share it with you. So let me know if you like this style. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to BK Beauty for sending the lip products to me. I really appreciate it. You can use my code YADI10 if you're interested in anything BK Beauty. I will see you guys next time. Bye!